What are those three questions? Let's go through all of them one by one. The first questions: what are the entrepreneur's goals and objectives? The second question: what strategies will be used to obtain them? Of course, what strategies will be used to obtain the entrepreneur's goals and entrepreneur's objectives? And last but not the least, the third question: how will these strategies be implemented? Well, answer to these three questions are the business plan, sales forecasting. Business plan should also account for the sequential strategic decisions making in new ventures. Entrepreneurs, for example, forecast sales revenues without first researching markets. Simply asserting the new venture will sell 100,000 units per month is not credible. Instead, entrepreneur must demonstrate an understanding of the current market, its strengths and weaknesses of existing firms, and by means which the venture will compete. In fact, the sales forecast is among the most important of all the business ideas, the plans. They must estimate and consider the plant, store, office, or decide how much inventory to carry and how many employees to hire. Financial planning. Financial planning refers to entrepreneurs' plan for investing all other activities into dollars. It generally includes a cash budget and financial statement, balance sheet, and money chart, of course. Most important is the budget, which shows how much money one needs before one opens a business and how much one needs to keep the business going on before it starts earning, because the business do not come along with the profit straight away. They take a lot of time, and to run the business they need investment, reinvestment, financing and refinancing. Well, how can we start the small business? An old Chinese proverb says that a journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. This is also true of a new business. The first step, of course, is the individual's commitment to becoming a business owner. In preparing a business, the entrepreneur must choose the industry and market in which he or she has to compete. This choice means assessing not only the industry conditions but also the trends of the market and one's own ability and interest. Like big business managers, small business owners must understand the nature of the enterprise in which they are working and progressing themselves and are engaged. Buying an existing business. Sometimes, the entrepreneurs makes a decision of not starting a new business but buys an existing business. Well, the entrepreneur must decide whether one should buy an existing business or start a new one from scratch. Many experts recommend the approach because, quite simply, its odds are better. If it is successful, a business has already proven its ability to attract customers, generate profit. It has also established relationship with the lenders, suppliers, and other stakeholders. Moreover, an existing track record gives potential buyers much clearer picture of what to expect than any estimate of startup prospects. Ray Kroc bought McDonald's as an existing business, added entrepreneurial vision and business acumen, and produced a multinational joint business chain. Southwest Airlines and Starbucks were small but struggling operations. The entrepreneurs took over and made them successful. About 35% of the new business that were started in the past decade were brought from someone else. Starting from scratch, and then there is an idea of starting a new business. Despite the odds, some people seek the satisfaction that comes from planning the idea, growing it into a healthy business. Therefore, they also get very practical reasons to start from scratch. A new business does not suffer, but in fact gives the great prospect. And when we start a new business, we need to understand who are my customers, what are they doing, and what do they plan to have from me, what are their desires of my business, and at what price will they buy my products or will they buy my services. Or next one, in what quantity will they buy my products, and under what circumstances will they buy my services, and who are my competitors. I must identify them. And who will my product differ from the how will my product, I beg your pardon please, how will my product differ from those of my competitors? Well, these are the very essentials of starting a new business from scratch.